Okay, this is how you make your layer sandwich in Photoshop. Start off by going to File, Open, find the plate image that you downloaded, double click, it'll pop up, go over to the plate, image of the plate, over here it's the layer. If you double click on it, this will pop up, name it plate, and press OK. When you do that, the layer will be unlocked and the lock will disappear. So next you need to put your piece of bread on the plate by going up to File, Open, and find your bread image, double click it, and what's going to happen, it's going to open up this other tab up here, and I can literally just click on that image and hover it over that tab and it'll take me over to that tab, and I can let go and it'll be there. Now it's really too small, so I want to make it bigger by pressing Command T, and I can free transform this image. That's what Command T shortcut is free transform. And now I can hold Shift and scale that image larger to the size of a normal piece of bread. And I like wide bread, so I'm going to make wide bread there. And then always press Enter after you do free transform. And now I have a normal size piece of bread. Before I get rid of the white space, I'm going to rename that layer bread over here in the layers area. I'll double clicking on that name it bread. I want to get rid of that white space, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to press W. That's the shortcut for the magic wand. W is for wand. I click it and it selects the white space. Now I can press delete and it deletes the white space. To deselect that image, I press Command D for deselect. Now I have a transparent piece of bread. Next I want to go up to File, Open, and I want to double click on my lettuce image that I downloaded. Okay, again it opened up another tab. So I'm going to click on that image and drag it and hover it over my layer sandwich. Let go of it. It's too small, so I need to scale it bigger. Command T for free transform. Hold Shift and scale it larger to a normal size piece of lettuce. And then always after I'm done, I press Enter. I want to get rid of that white space, so I use the shortcut for the magic wand, which is W. I click after the wand comes up, and my white space that I want to delete selected, I press delete. It deletes. I want to deselect that image. I press Command D, and now I have transparent bread and transparent lettuce. I want to make sure that I name my lettuce layer lettuce over here, and now I can go up to File, Open, find my tomato image right here, double click on it. It'll open up another tab. I click on it, hover it over my layer sandwich image, and then let go. It's too small, so I need to scale it larger by pressing Command T. I hold Shift and scale it, then press Enter. I want to get rid of the white space, so I pressed the magic wand shortcut, which is W. The magic wand pops up. I click on the image. The white space is selected. I press delete to delete the white space. I wanted to deselect the image, so I press Command D. And now I have a transparent piece of tomato there. Now I want to add the bacon, so I go File. I need to rename that layer tomato first over here in the layers section. Then I go up to File, Open, and choose my bacon that I downloaded. It opens up in another tab, so I click on it, hover it over my layer sandwich, let go. It's too small, I need to press Command T to scale it larger, hold Shift, and drag. And then I press Enter. I want to get rid of the white space, so I use the magic wand shortcut, which is W. Click on it with my magic wand. The white space is selected. I press delete to delete the white space. I want to deselect the image. I press Command D. And now I have transparent bacon. I'm going to decrease the opacity a smidge. Right. And then I'm going to change the name of that layer to bacon. Okay. And I think that's all the layers we're going to add to it. Let's add some mustard to it. And what we can do is create a new layer by going down here to the new layer button. New layer. And I'm going to either go over here to my brush tool, or I'm going to press B. I'm going to use the shortcut, which is B, and I'm going to select a yellow mustardy color, and I'm just going to paint some mustard on there. Alright, and what I want to do is I want to, after that, go down to Effects right here and go to Bevel Emboss. Alright, and that'll pop up, and what you can do, you can mess around with contour and texture, make it look more mustardy. You can make it really thick mustard or smooth mustard, or whatever. That's you can make that decision. Okay, and I want to name that layer mustard. And next I want to add another piece of bread on top to finish off my sandwich. So I can go down to my first layer, which I named bread, and I can actually use the shortcut Command J, and it duplicates the layer. So I'm going to click Command J, and you see what it did. It created a copy of that layer. So you don't see it over here in this area because it's not above all these other layers. So what I need to do is I need to drag the copy of the bread layer all the way to the top, and once I do that, you see that now I actually have a full sandwich. Okay, so in order to save this as JPEG, I go to File, Save As. I choose under my format, I choose JPEG, and then I click Save. I want to make sure I give it a meaningful name. I'm going to call it Layer Sandwich. And then I'm going to save it in my H drive and press Save. Press OK, and that's it.